Hello and welcome in to Kickin It Ep.6 on November 18th, 2014. We're just coming off the international break, and it's been a while since we were last live. But we're back after, a 3-week break here to talk some soccer. I'm your host, Noah Taborda, alongside Jake Liker in Los Angeles and Byron in Massachusetts. So, pretty big gap. I mean, we've got a Midwest, we've got the East Coast, and we've got the West Coast all here. And we will start with the West Coast and Jake Liker. Jake, how you doing?
I'm doing well, although I wish I got the one-name introduction. We have Noah Taborda, Jake Liker, Byron. It's Byron Tollefson, for those of you who are wondering. I'm doing well. I've been actually dealing with all the soccer that I can handle right now without the international break, and I've found a way to boost myself by going over to UCLA to watch our top-ranked women's soccer team defeat the San Diego Toreros. Friday night I will be there again to watch the second-round match against Harvard. It'll be fun. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah, and men's soccer, too. They'll be starting in the playoffs as well. And then on Monday, LA Galaxy get to play against the Seattle Sounders. So you know what? Believe it or not, in Los Angeles right now, a lot of soccer going around. It's keeping me entertained while I forget that Spurs are 12.
Yeah. Well, we'll be talking about LA and Seattle during our quick pick segment. But first, Byron, how you doing?
I'm all right. It has been 3 weeks, and 3 weeks full of college applications and the rest of it. But thankfully, we are back here talking some soccer. I've said this about every single broadcast, and for those of you who are regular listeners, you're probably telling me to shut up by now. But I have a YouTube channel. I have not uploaded a lot of videos as I should have been recently, which is disappointing some of my subscribers, mostly because of college applications and sports and track and everything. But I'm glad to be back here hosting Kicking It with Noah and Jake, which I did put on my college application. So I guess that is a good thing, being a founder of a sports talk radio show.
Yeah, okay. So, let's first of all cover this. Facebook, Kicking It. You can find us like that. No apostrophe and no G, because we're not a Disney show. Yeah. And the number to call, 224-563-8444. Again, 224-563-8444. That will be in the comment section, so you can find it there. Feel free to text, call, whatever you want to do. We always appreciate it. Also, share this with your friends. Follow us on Spreaker, Infinity Sports Network, and follow Infinity Sports Network on Facebook. It means a lot to us, and we really appreciate it. So, let's get this on the road, and we were going to start with Jake with the table update.
Before we do a quick shout-out to our soccer guys over at Hound Sports. Maybe they'll be listening in right now, who knows. Wait, if they do listen right now, as you are, you will listen to the French tables, which is where we will start, and we will start from the bottom, as Drake asked us to. In 16th, it's Evian-Thonon-Galliard with 13 points. In 17th, it's Caen with 12 points, and a goal differential of -2. In the relegation zone right now, 18th, Guingamp, 12 points, -14. 19th is Lens with 11 points, and 20th is Lorient with 10 points. And at the top, it's Nantes in 5th with 23 points, Bordeaux in 4th with 24 points, Lyon in 3rd with 26 points, PSG in 2nd with 27 points, and Marseille in 1st with 28 points. So we have a nice, clean progression up the tables. And now we'll progress from France over to Italy for the Serie A tables. In Italy, 16th, Empoli and Atalanta both have 10 points and goal differential of -7. These are all through 11 games, by the way. In 18th, it's Chievo Verona with 8 points and a goal differential of -8. In 19th, it's Cesena with 7 points. And in 20th, poor Parma with 6 points. On the other side, in 5th, it's Lazio with 19 points. In 4th, it's Sampdoria with 20 points. In 3rd, it's Napoli with 21 points. In 2nd, it is AS Roma with 25 points. And in 1st, it's the ageless wonders of Juventus with 28 points and the lead as of now. From Italy, we will make a quick trip north over to Germany and the Bundesliga. At the bottom. 15th. We'll actually do bottom 5. So 14th, we have out of 18 teams. Hertha Berlin with 11 points. 15th. Yes, 15th, Borussia Dortmund with 10 points and a goal differential of -5. 16th, Werder Bremen with 10 points and a goal differential of -10. 17th, Hamburg with 9 points and a goal differential of -10. And 18th is VfB Stuttgart with 9 points and a goal differential of -11. At the top 5. In 5th, it's TSG Hoffenheim with 17 points. In 4th, it's Hannover 96 with Shinji Kagawa. 19 points for them, but a goal differential of -2. In 3rd, Borussia Mönchengladbach, I finally know how to say it, with 20 points. In 2nd, VfL Wolfsburg, 23 points, and running away with it. In 1st, 27 points and a goal differential of +24. It's Bayern Munich. But a lot of interest on both sides of the tables there. Now to La Liga, or as someone called it the other day, the La Liga, which really bothered me as a Spanish student. 16th, Almeria, with 9 points and -5. Real Sociedad is in 15th with newly appointed manager David Moore. 17th is Deportivo La Coruña, with 9 points and a goal differential of -9. And again 9 points for Elche in 18th with -12. And again 9 points for Levante with a goal differential of -18. And in that last, it's 6 points for Cordoba with a goal differential of -10. At the top, in 5th, Sevilla, 23 points, goal differential +7. 4th, Atletico Madrid, 23 points, goal differential +9. So, who's the surprise that's jumped Sevilla and Atletico Madrid? Valencia in 3rd. With 24 points and a goal differential of +14. In 2nd, Barcelona with 25 points and a goal differential of +20. And in 1st, Real Madrid, 27 points, goal differential of +31. And that's how things are looking right now in La Liga. And we'll finish up at the Barclays Premier League, my personal favorite, although it's becoming a little bit of a runaway at the top. At the bottom, though, it's tight. 16th, it's Aston Villa with 11 points and a goal differential of -11. 17th, it's Crystal Palace with 9 points and a goal differential of -6. Dropping down the tables like the proverbial stone is Leicester City with 9 points and a goal differential of -7 there in 18th. In 19th, it's Queen's Park Rangers, 8 points, goal differential of -11. But I hope God can save the Queen's Park Rangers there. 20th, it's Burnley, 7 points, goal differential of -13. The top 5. In 5th, it's Swansea with 18 points and a goal differential of +4. In 4th, there's Sheringham Upton Park West Ham United, 18 points +5 goal differential. In 3rd, Manchester City with 21 points and a goal differential of +10. In 2nd, it's Southampton with 25 points and a goal differential of +18. And in 1st place, it's Jose Mourinho's Chelsea with 29 points and a goal differential of +17. And that is it for the tables. And now, as we turn the tables over to Noah.
Okie dokie. Well, that is how it has shaked up thus far. Lots of time remaining, but lots to learn from the beginning of the year. And we're going to start with Leo Messi. Who better to start with than one of, if not the best player in the world, hinting at a potential move on a certain future at Barcelona beyond this summer. Now, I would like to say that this is not him saying, I am going to leave, or any of that. So let's not jump to conclusions and probably just speculation. But first of all, I said, at the moment I'm living in the present. I'm thinking about having a great year and winning trophies we want at Barcelona, nothing else. Later we will see. In football, things change all the time. Although I've always said I would like to stay there forever, sometimes everything does not always go as you want. Of course, there, meaning Barcelona. He has been a member of this Barcelona team for as long as anybody can remember. He has been the most important player for this team. But there have been rumors swirling over the past months and years at times, especially now with the arrival of Suarez, when Neymar came over as well, that maybe Messi's future with Barcelona wasn't as sure as everybody thought it was. And we're going to start with Jake. Do you think he will leave? And if so, where? And even if you don't think he will leave, what do you think a reasonable destination for him would be?
Well, I think first you have to look at what the reason is for this. And I think if you've been on the internet the past 2 weeks, we all know what happens if there's too many cooks. That's what's happening right now in Barcelona. And I think that it could hurt the master chef in Lionel Messi, and he could be leaving because of this crowded kitchen, if you will. Will he leave? Look, we've been hearing a lot of hints. I mean, we heard Cristiano Ronaldo perhaps going to Manchester United. So there's a lot been going around, and we have to take everything with a grain of salt. The name of the newspaper he told this to, he told a Olé newspaper he was living in the present and focusing on winning titles with Barcelona. I think right now he's just locked in on this year, and I think a little bit of hardware could certainly change that. A win La Liga title, or perhaps even a UEFA Champions League championship, I guess. That can certainly change people's moods. So keep an eye out for Leo Messi. I think that's not Barcelona's biggest problem right now. The biggest problem is the people of Catalonia just voted by 80% majority to wish to secede from Spain. Spain's not letting them do that. Politics could be a bigger problem right now for Barcelona and staying in La Liga than Leo Messi.
Well, Byron, it would alter the landscape of soccer. Of course, there is the question of whether it will happen. Byron, do you think it will?
Well, without a doubt, and although Ronaldo's fantastic and has been perhaps just as good, he won the Ballon d'Or last year, Lionel Messi has been the face of soccer for the past, or football, for those of you international fans, for the past 6-7 years, possibly even more. He's the face. He's been on Barcelona. He grew up there. He trained there. He went to their academy. He has been there for so long, and when he signed that contract in May, he gave this demeanor that I'm staying here forever. A big contract you sign with your club, you're being committed to your club. However, when I've seen Barcelona sign Neymar and Suarez over the past year, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, they're phenomenal attackers, but do they work well with Lionel Messi? They're kind of similar players, and although Suarez is more of a scorer than Messi, although Messi always looks to score when he gets the ball, and Messi is more of primarily a dribbler, I didn't think they meshed as well, and that's when it kind of gave me a hint that maybe Barcelona's looking somewhere else. Well, then they signed that contract in May. So I'm thinking here, well, do they want him or not? You're always going to have speculation when you have the biggest player in the world. Even if he gives a little hint, which may be a possible hint that he might want to go, every news media is just going to blow it up because he's such a big player. Maybe he's just saying this because he's just trying to hint to Barcelona that, hey, I don't like the way things are going, and I am your biggest player, and I might leave if things don't change. Maybe this is just a PR move. I don't know. Will he leave? I don't think by next summer. That's what the article says. I think that's outrageous. I don't think it will happen that soon. I think he will eventually leave Barcelona, but I don't think it's going to be this soon. And I feel like this is just a PR game at the moment.
Yeah, I have to agree. Look, he could move. And he would obviously draw immense attention from teams all across Europe. But at the end of the day, we've already had this with Ronaldo, and I think what we're starting to realize is that these players most likely won't move. It's a question of how the team starts to perform. And I don't know how many times I've heard over the past year that a player was going here, a player was going there, and it doesn't happen. That's one of the things about football. It is so hard to predict where somebody's going to go because you do not know. That is part of the nerve-wrackingness, what makes it so fun during transfer season in January or in August. But at the end of the day, I don't think he will go. I think he wants to play in Barcelona. He's been there his whole life. But Barcelona is preparing for that possibility. That's why they bring in Suarez and Neymar. That's one of the big reasons I think Real Madrid brought in James Rodriguez. Sure, he's been starting this